Hello and welcome to Dad Got This. Today we are using the Instant Pot again to make some red beans. You can buy them in a can, but I figured we have an Instant Pot. Why not try to make our own? That way we can season them up and flavor them how we want and cook them to the tenderness we want. Instant Pot makes making these beans super easy. It's like 3 steps. There's only a couple ingredients. So let's get right into it. There are a billion different ways you can cook beans in the Instant Pot. Red beans. You can soak them overnight. You can not soak them. We're gonna go with the not soaking. And what that does is if you've soaked your beans, your cook time will be much shorter. If you haven't soaked your beans, your cook time will be much longer. I guess it kind of depends on what you wanna do. I'm not gonna soak them because I don't have time for that. We are going to rinse the beans and throw out any of the beans that just don't look good. Most of the time, I don't have many in the package that look bad, but you just rinse them off and we'll get ready to throw them in the Instant Pot. The only prep required really is to dice up an onion. We gotta cut up some garlic, or if you have minced garlic like I have, that's it. That's all the prep. My onion's kind of large, so I'm gonna do half an onion. Now we just have to rinse our beans. Now it's time to saute our onions and garlic in the Instant Pot. One of the great things about the Instant Pot, everything in one pot.
I'm using a little bit of avocado oil. You can use olive oil, whatever you prefer. Throw in your garlic and your onion, put it on the saute setting, high, and just kind of let them go. 3 or 4 minutes, you're looking for them to get soft and translucent, but making sure that the garlic does not burn. If you need to add a little bit of extra oil in, add it in. Add in your beans, and then we are going to add 6 cups of water. That's right, 6 cups. It sounds like a lot of water, but you need it.
Now that all that's in there, give it a stir. Nice thing about this recipe, it's totally vegan. Pretty sure it's vegan. It's definitely vegetarian, but I'm pretty sure it's vegan. Now you could kick the flavor up a little bit if you wanted to add chicken stock or vegetable stock, or even, I don't know why, you go beef stock, pork stock, any kind of stock, and add a little bit of extra flavor. But I kind of, unless you make your own chicken stock, which I do, but it was frozen, I'm rambling. It can get expensive to buy a bunch of stock. It's 6 cups of liquid. So we got the basics in there. Now it's time to season the beans the way you want. You can do a variety of seasonings. I'm gonna throw a couple in. The first thing I'm gonna do is some bay leaves. About 3. We're gonna need some salt. Between a teaspoon and a tablespoon, depending on how salty you like it. We're gonna add a little bit of black pepper, about a teaspoon. If you go light with it, it really won't make it spicy. It just enhances the flavor. And even though I used garlic and onion in here, I like to add a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder, about a tablespoon of each. I feel like they enhance the flavor of the natural spices in there. And then the only other thing I'm gonna add is I'm gonna add a little bit of cumin. I just like the way cumin smells and it tastes. It's got a great taste to it. It'll enhance the flavor a little bit. We'll give this a stir. Lid on. Make sure your Instant Pot is set to the sealing setting. Pressure cook. We are gonna go to high pressure. And we're gonna cook them on high for 45 minutes. I will see you guys in about 50 something minutes because it takes a few minutes for the pressure cooker to get up to pressure before the cook time starts. See you then.
Allow about 15 minutes for a natural release after the unit is done cooking.
It has been a couple more than 15 minutes. Things got out of hand in the house, but time to open this up. There's probably, no steam. If you did it right at 15 minutes, be careful, you might still have some excess pressure. All right, these smell fantastic. I don't know how hard they are. We'll see. All right, let's take a bean out. And we will do what is called the smash test, which is just to squish it. All right, they're a little firm, which is the way I like my beans. I'm not going for soft refried beans here. Let's give it a taste. Too firm. We're gonna get an opinion, hold on. The wife agrees. Needs to be a little bit softer. We're gonna go 10 more minutes. A lot of the times, I'm trying these things for the first time, so we're learning together. Another 10 minutes have passed with 5 minutes of resting. That should be enough. We're gonna go ahead and open this up and see how it looks. Let's open this sucker up. They look a little creamier, or at least the broth in there with them does. And we'll go ahead and pull one out. Yeah. That 55 minutes was the sweet spot. Much better. Those are actually perfect. Take your bay leaves out. Now it's your time to adjust your seasoning. Mine, I think, needs a little extra salt. I want a little bit heavier cumin flavoring. I'm just gonna add a little bit of extra of everything. We'll give it a stir. And these would go great with some carnitas, maybe some roast chicken, whole bunch of stuff, maybe a taco night. I have a couple of videos that might pertain to that. I'll stick them at the end of this. I'm gonna put a bowl of these together and give them a try after the final seasoning, and we'll talk about things. Give them a try. Those are delicious. Try the juice. Yeah, those are perfect. Canned beans are pretty good. These are way better. You get to season them the way you want. You get to cook them to the tenderness you want. The Instant Pot makes it easy. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got something out of it, maybe give it a like. That would be awesome. Dad may have a big thing of beans to eat, but Dad doesn't do outros. So that's it. Bye.
Check out one of these other videos. Maybe you'll get something out of it and you'll enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for doing all the likey, subscribe stuff. It really helps the channel out. And we'll see you in the next video. I think that's what everybody says. Everybody says that. So I'm going to try it this time. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. See you in the next video.